How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 227, folks. Oh yes, this chapter, definitely freaking amazing, folks. Because for a fact, I always love when the Seven Deadly Sins, they're always fighting together. That's what I actually love about them. And not only that, because of the fact that I love the fact that Escanor, every time he's in that giant stage, his prominent, prideful form is always giving everybody such an ominous presence. A very deep and chivalry presence. But I laugh though. I laugh because of the fact that it's not only because of the anime itself that's gonna make Escanor pretty interesting in this season, but it's more the fact that this chapter, I was kind of trying to read it, and I see that Bon himself is really what's gonna be the cause of the Seven Deadly Sins in season 2. It seems that everybody got a huge power up except Bon. Is he gonna get a power up? That's the thing that keeps concerning me every time I'm reading the chapters, because it seems Bon is having a hard time catching up with the Seven Deadly Sins. I mean, King in this chapter, it looks like King is ready. King is definitely ready for the freaking 10 Commandments now. He's like, oh heck no, I'm not falling behind anymore. I'm gonna mess these guys up, especially what they did to my baby girl Diane. No, King is ready. And Diane too. Diana seems like she's more confident though in this chapter, but we're gonna get to her in a little bit, because I want to focus a bit more on Bon in this specific chapter. You know, Escon, of course, you know, in the chapter, he seemed, you know, he was being like very proudful and, you know, just in telling Bon himself. But just like I said, Bon himself is just not as strong as I would think he is. It seems to me that Bon needs some, or maybe he's gonna reveal his sacred treasure's actual powers. And that's the thing that I'm kind of wondering too, as to like what makes Bon being capable of being on par with the Seven Deadly Sins. Is it because of his immortality, or is it his tenacity to be quick on the draw, and you know, because you know, Bon himself is technically a smart guy. He really is, honestly. He may seem like a goofball at times, but no, he's technically a smart guy. But the thing about it too that makes me kind of like question it too is the fact that like, is Bon gonna be left behind? Because I mean, we got Merlin, who's very OP. You know, it's just like, and plus we saw it in the chapter how just OP she was. But like I said, going back to Bon, it's just how is he gonna be able to keep on par? I mean, for Pete's sakes, he was having a very tough time catching up with, you know, freaking Meliodas' actual negative energy, and which I thought was, it was only Bon that actually made it seem like we were gonna be worried about them. But no, the other Seven Deadly Sins, they had no trouble at all defeating these enemies, which is pretty interesting. But like I said though, it's just Bon that kind of worries me. Hopefully that Nakaba's gonna actually give him a power up, or maybe during the fight with Meluscula, whatever you want to call it. During that fight, I'm wondering if that's where Bon is gonna actually get his power up, or at least get the power to attain soul, or not gain souls, or more to say like get a stronger grip on what type of like power enhancement he will get, because it doesn't look like he might get a power enhancement at the same time too. I mean, his immortality kind of gives him an OP ability, that so it kind of makes it very hard to know where Nakaba since he's actually gonna go with as him as a character. I mean, it could go with emotions, the power of emotions. They could go with that, but yeah. But like I said though, going back to Diana, it seems that Diana actually got possessed in this chapter by the negative energy itself, as it seems that Meluscula actually is trying her best to actually defeat the Seven Deadly Sins, even though the captain was not as worried as we thought we intended to be, as you know, he sees that the Seven Deadly Sins are against the 10 Commandments, so they were meant to be actually able to fight against these guys at any given time. But like I said, Diana getting possessed was something that I was not expecting. I was thinking maybe it might have been actually Bon who might have got possessed, because like I said, right now he seems like a little weak-willed right now. But like I said, but Diana, no, she got possessed, and I'm kind of wondering too as to how they're gonna go with this. Is she gonna be going now with Meluscula, and she's gonna become an enemy, or are they gonna incapacitate her? I mean, Merlin could incapacitate her and actually hold her on her own, while the other Seven Deadly Sins can actually go in there, infiltrate, and destroy whatever's holding Meliodas down. That's the way I kind of see it. So I'm kind of hoping, like I said, as to like how the chapters are going to be coming up. But then, you know, like the thing that kind of then intrigues me now is that because Bon and them are not, in case they might not be able to break the spell that Meluscula has on Meliodas, I'm kind of wondering now if Elizabeth is the one that's going to come in and actually save the day. Is Elizabeth going to come in and save it? Because no, think about it, guys. Elizabeth has holy powers, and she's up against the Ten Commandments. So technically, she could come in there. But remember, she only has 3 days to live, folks. 3 freaking days after, of course, getting all her memories back. So it goes along to say, let's hope that the freaking Meliodas and Elizabeth defeat the Ten Commandments and the Demon King in this specific arc, in order to save freaking Elizabeth herself and Meliodas. I mean, no, actually, technically Meliodas is okay, but Elizabeth herself, that's the thing about it. I'm telling you guys, it's very iffy. Like I said, I'm hoping that Bond does get a power, or at least we get some more character development with Bond, because the Undiscovered Deadly Sins, they're doing pretty good. But it's just Bond. Bond as a character needs something a little bit better. But let me know down in the comments below, so guys, what are you guys' thoughts on this chapter itself? Like I said, definitely a great chapter. Love the action scenes, and I can't wait to see if Diana's gonna be actually an enemy right now, or she's gonna be a protagonist still. Remember, she got possessed by that negative energy. Maybe she's not, but she might not be a villain, but like in a sense, like just this specific battle itself, she's gonna be the enemy. I don't think not long term. But like I said though, let me know down in the comments, guys, what you guys also thoughts on actual Meluscula's character development too. Will she actually help Bond, or do you guys think that she might? It's just really there just to be like just off with her head right there. You know, it's just eye candy. That's all she is. Just eye candy. A violent eye candy. But like I said, guys, as always, hope you guys enjoy my content, and if you guys did, give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussions, and I can't wait for season 2, folks. And as always, hope to see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.